Good day, guys. Welcome aboard on our YouTube channel, Nysc. I officially welcome you to the episode 2 of Real Gist Podcast. So today I have another great topic to discuss, and we are actually going to be looking or navigating the impact of the proposed minimum wage on Nysc program. So I'm Boniface, your TV host, and I have with me Mr. Sheon, who is going to be navigating today's topic. So before that, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I urge you to do so by just clicking on the subscription button, and the channel is all yours. So, Mr. Sheon, I welcome you officially once again into our channel. I appreciate your presence. So, actually, we have been hearing of recent that the the TUC, and the NLC have proposed 62,000 naira as the minimum wage, which is supposed to be passed into law. So, hoping if it comes to pass as we wish, it's surely going to affect the Nysc program, because way back as of 2019, Mr. Brigadier Shaibu Mohammed said, in as much there is an increase in the minimum wage, is surely going to affect the Nysc program. So once there's an increase right from the time of 1908 minimum wage, the coppers, the Nysc allowance was also 19,800. So it's during 2000, fast forward to 2020, when the minimum wage rised up to 32,000. It also affected the Nysc program, which also has risen up to the 33,000 that we still have up to recent. So, should of case the 62,000 naira is being passed into law, it's surely going to affect the Nysc program. So, that is why I have with me Mr. Sheon, who is going to be discussing about this crucial topic. So, Mr. Sheon, we will know you.
That's how I am very much happy to be here on this program. As a serving corps member, it's a privilege for me, out of all the millions serving corps members in Nigeria, to be here on this program. I am Oluwa Shimfa Lego by name, and I'm serving here in Ogun State. My host community is Ayeto Iwa North. I studied political science from the University of Ekiti State. Yeah, from the University of Ekiti State. What I like to call the science of politics. So delving into the matters of minimum wage, like my host here have said, it's something urgent, something we really need to talk about, and it's urgent for
It's
every
a pleasure to
company.
have you. It's a pleasure to have you, Mr. Sheon. So let's roll into business. So, Mr. Sheon, I have with me some let's say some written down questions that me and my team has already prepared ahead as we navigate this podcast session. So, Mr. Sheon, right away, what do you think is going to be the current, what's the current Nysc allowance?
Okay.
And how is it going to be compared to the proposed minimum wage?
Okay, let me just gather it around. I would like to clarify with you the other time. You made mention that the NLC have proposed 65,000. It's not the NLC. It is government that is pushing down the wage of 65,000
Okay.
upon
Good to know that.
the NLC.
Okay.
However, what the NLC is proposing now, I think is around 250,000. And we as coppers, we are earning than 50,000.
Yes, but to look like basically on the current issue, like basically now, basically like actually on the news now,
Yes.
we are all hearing the 62,000. So we are going to work with that today.
Okay. No
So we are going to be working with that today. So first, Mr. Sheon, what is the current Nysc allowance, and how does it compare to the proposed minimum wage?
Yeah. The current NYC allowance is 33,000 naira, as I said the other time. And comparing it to what is proposed, the 62,000 naira by the federal government, it will be okay. It's nice for it's nice seeing graduates who have spent many years in the university, at least, or the higher institution, having something to leverage on. So it's very nice, and it's okay by me.
You think it's a positive impact?
Yeah, it is very highly positive. It is highly positive.
So you are happy if that comes into place?
I'm very, I was very happy. That's one of the things that makes up a developed nation. When you see things like that coming into place, and you know that that nation is kind of heading towards
Progress.
the purported path of development.
Okay. Yeah. So should NYC Corp members be paid the new minimum wage considering their contributions to national development?
Of course, yeah, definitely. As NYC Corp members, we leverage on a lot of things, and what we are doing in our host community, many of those communities we have been saying to, no, they can't just get people from any source to do such things for them.
Okay.
These are graduates we are talking about here. We are talking about people who went to school for over 4 or 5 years, despite the fact that the COVID-19 was also there. So it's necessary. It's okay. Very, very good for the government to say let them be paid 62,000 naira. It's okay.
So, Mr. Shen, would aligning NYC allowance with the minimum wage encourage graduate participate in the program?
Yes, definitely. Many prospective coppers, rather, let me not say coppers, like graduates, okay, that are done with schooling, they often say mention of not coming for service because sometimes it's scary. You that school probably in Ibadan, UI, you are being posted down to Kebbi State or even Sokoto. Like it's scary. So if the minimum wage is increased, it will elite them.
So are you saying the program is all about the money, or
no? The program is not all about the program is all about like it's about.
So you are trying to like certify that if the government can increase the money, surely people will pay more attention to participating in the program.
Definitely, because if in fact it's not easy for someone to say like I want to go spend a year in this place after school. However, there's some
national service
no. There are some people that probably their works waiting on board for them, but they won't be able to take those offers. And the most it's a national stuff. If you are going to be a senator, if you are going to be a minister, all those kind of things are what would they require from us as citizens of Nigeria.
What are the implications of not adjusting the NYC allowance to match the minimum wage?
The implication will definitely be bad. It will lower down the motivation of the students in performing it will lower down the motivation of the corp members in their performance in their primary place of assignment. We call it PPA. You know better. Yeah. We call it PPA. So it lowers down that kind of performance. Like someone who like me presently I teach in a secondary school. And I try to give all my best to the students. In fact, I always tell them you must speak English, you must do all this, you must do all that, you'll do your assignments. But when you are not being paid, you don't want to see like when you are not being paid enough, you're not being remunerated enough, you don't want to see like it will be irritating for you for some kind of child to just be doing things anyhow in your presence and all this.
You're not going to pay concentration on the student.
Yes, it lessens the motivation. It lessens the motivation, yeah.
Okay. So you mean the more the money, the more the motivation. So money motivates you.
Money motivates everyone.
Okay, I love that. So what are the potential effects of corp members' standard of living if the allowance is not increased?
It's not all corp members that are into Yahoo, fraudulent practices or forex and more. It's not all. Some corp members like me now, I like using myself as a case study. In school, I was doing printing in my room. I was using my room for printing.
Like a printing business.
Yes, and my own skill is graphic design. What if graphic designing is not moving at that point in time? At my own community.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Also my own community now in ND. Maybe I'm not seeing clients like that. And maybe I'm online and still not seeing clients and I'm trying my best, doing my best. I can't bring printer now. I can't be saying what I was focusing on doing assignments that I'll be doing here. So it lessens what we can put in place. So because you are moving from where you are meant to be, your own location, it lessens you, it brings down your own reality and your own availability to a lot of things. So if you are being remunerated well, if you are being paid well, it's increasing. It makes you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm doing something that is okay, doing something that's all right.
So to you, Mr. Shen, would you say there should be reduction in cost of living in Nigeria or an increment in your remuneration?
I'm a good citizen of this country. I'm a good citizen of this country.
You're not getting my point. Will you love that the cost of living in Nigeria goes down
Every good
or the allowance going up?
as a good citizen of this country, although I didn't study economics, but I feel there should be reduction in the cost of living and the allowance should go up. I feel the federal government should finance both. Serious. I feel in my own thought process, I feel there should be a balance. There can be a balance in it, and the federal government can do it well.
So would increasing NYC allowance lead to more motivated and productive workforce in the program?
Definitely. See, youths, like what the Bible says about youth, like the glory of a man is in his strength. The glory of a man is in his strength, or the glory of a youth is in his strength.
Amazing.
Yeah. Youths, they tend to work well whenever they are put into office or put into place of action. So if as a youth who is serving his fatherland, who is not yet up to 30 years, he want to do his best wherever he's serving. You want to try every possible means.
So you mean the more the money, it works better?
The more the money works better.
Okay.
My brother.
So how would the proposed minimum wage impact state government ability to fund NYC program?
That one is where we have the problem. You know, state government, we won't say state government, we'll say federal government. Federal government will be able to put the bill well. But when it comes to state government, because I heard some state governments are actually paying. Yeah, some state governments do pay. They pay remunerate their people. Like some like Ibadan, I heard Ibadan, Oyo, yeah, Oyo State gives like 15,000 or something like that to club members. So but the state government's account is always lessened. We can't just talk about that because it takes a lot for the state government.
So do you have any knowledge about how other countries compensate their national youth service corps?
Like there are some African states.
Like, do you have any idea about any of them?
The one I know, I wouldn't like to be on African state, is this country where Son comes from. Son. Ongumin Son. Tottenham player.
Name Germany.
No. He's from, I think he plays
Korea.
Yeah, Korea.
South Korea.
South Korea, yes. You have to do a community service before you clock the of 30, I think. Also like, yeah. So their own is military. They take you through the military process. You join the military. It's like a short service program for them. Yes.
So do you think they are being paid? You have any idea if they are being paid?
Oh, if they are not getting paid, many of them will not do it too. They give them everything, they even give them food there.
Okay, so you feel they are funded there too?
Yeah, they are funded.
Okay, sure. So are there other benefits or incentives that could be provided to corps members instead of higher allowance?
If the allowance is not going higher,
like should the government begin to give the corps different kind of incentive, like for better work rate?
Yeah.
Like other like different kind of allowance instead of increasing the 33,000.
Okay, let me tell you. If the 33,000 is not being increased,
okay, or maybe the government providing full feeding, like just to compensate the corps, you know.
Let me just dwell on this. If the 33,000 naira is not being increased, then the government should give every corps member a definite hope of where to work after service.
Okay, you feel instead of them increasing the proposed, like instead of them increasing the allowance of the copper, they should like provide jobs or
finishing yeah, exactly.
Okay,
like a ready work.
So do you think the government have any plans in hand for the youth service corps, like incoming plans to like promote the program?
Definitely. In fact, sometimes ago we were saying they wanted to join the youth service corps members in the military to go and fight in Zambian forest. Meaning they were looking into the matters of the Nysc that what can we do to
like providing jobs for them.
exactly. Let's just get them occupied. And then so they still have our matters in mind.
They have
think
the government are doing well.
Like without matter. It's scary, but they have our matters in mind.
So you think the government are doing well?
The government.
So what would you love to say to the government about the proposed minimum wage? Should they put it into action and sign it into law?
Now it's the plight beckons now on the NLC. If the NLC can accept this totally, then it will be put into law.
So are you saying now is the NLC not accepting?
The NLC and the TUC, they are not accepting.
Okay, they are actually not accepting.
They are not accepting because they are still aggregating on that 250k. But the government has the iron hand.
So imagine that as a youth service corps member, maybe 250,000 was now put into law. So as a youth service corps member, being paid 250,000. Once you are done with your program, would you love to come back to serve?
You see, I would love to serve 3 times. If the minimum wage is return, if it is elevated to the point of 250,000, I would love to serve 3 times. I don't know if maybe I will just meet my school there. I want to serve again. I will tell them there. But
so you feel money motivates you?
Money motivates every individual, my God. If there is nothing on the table, it's money that puts that thing on the table. And if money is not there, no food for.
So, what are the word of advice you have for incoming corps members about their primary place of assignment, about how you guys manage the current allowance being paid and the rest?
I love that question. My advice to corps members that are just coming, PPA, some PPAs could be negotiating. I would like them to learn how to be diplomatic in the way they speak to people. I would like them to know how to manage issues because conflicts could arise within
like fellow corps members or with the indigents of a certain area or
no, like majorly most conflicts occur within the employer and corpus.
Okay. So that is all for today's show. I hope you did enjoy today's program. So thank you, Mr. Sherman, for having you on today's podcast session. So we'd love to see more of you. I would love to maybe in the future to speak on other, challenging situations or other activities affecting us as Nigerians. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to do so right away by clicking on the subscription button. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe.
We love Nigeria.
Peace out.